We have new people in our team. Maybe they can help us whip the non-fighters into shape. Go to bed, Takumi. You're tired. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. Aren't there supposed to be 100 endings? But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room, the one back home, the TRC. We'll see what ending we get. So, we're pretty far into this game, and I haven't been met with, a lot of choices. The only choice I've had so far has been to fight or not to fight, and then I fought. So I'm kind of, wondering where we're gonna be at for, when the storyline route divergences start happening. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Karuha be there waiting for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. We're 30 days in out of 100! We're what, a third through?
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
Hello.
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
I want the champagne. I don't drink champagne, but I want it to hold.
Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! Where did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab! As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. Alright, it looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking a life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though the more allies we have here, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identicals to ours, just like Nico said. Apart from the huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? All we can tell you about the flames is what Sir told us when we first got here. I have watched more Danganronpa 3. I think I just finished watching, episode 4 of the Despair arc. I just finished, Nagito blew up the fucking school. Nagito enlarged a dog, set off a bomb, and ruined 3 people's lives. That's my second favorite character, everybody. was like, oh god, I'm watching the whole thing and I'm like, Nagito, don't do this. Honey, no. Just take the exam. Honey, oh god. It's like Nagito's just escalating the hell out of everything. Nagito could have just gotten everyone out of the exams by pulling the fire alarm. Why do you have to set off a fucking bomb? Just pull the fire alarm. That's what normal high schoolers do. He just had to be extra. He just had to be extra. Also, I found a audio novel of an audiobook of Danganronpa 0. So I've been listening to that too. And I had to deal with Junko trying to rip a girl's tongue out, because of course Junko would do that. I found audio novels of all of the Danganronpa books. Out of the Kirigiri books, the Byakuya books, I found audio novels of all of the books on YouTube, because fans, like, read them out for free on YouTube. Yeah, in Danganronpa 0, Junko, like... What's the forgetful girl's name again? Ryoko? I don't remember her name, but Junko almost ripped her tongue out.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Yeah, I finished listening to Volume 1 of it. I haven't gotten to Volume 2 yet. I just did Volume 1.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I never have believed it if I hadn't seen him with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. What chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from the last defense academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Yeah, maybe. To tell the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. Oh, there's this ghost boy. I did. I've been watching like one episode of Future, one episode of Japan. I found like a Reddit page that gave me the order I'm supposed to watch it in. So I'm doing the alternating episodes like you're supposed to. You got them burning outside your defense room too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? We think so. I tried dousing ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sir said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless.
Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, all right. Yes, it's just like Nico said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy.
A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing.
You're wearing a tomato on your head. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school.
I still say Nigo should have told us the truth from the beginning.
A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo said that he couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above. Sir mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? Juko Enoshima!
But now the Decoy Academy's gone. That means the attacks on this school are gonna be a whole lot worse, right?
Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is.
And there's still like 70 days to go? Aw man, what rotten luck.
I don't know if I can hold out that long.
What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
You're all so adorable the way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Shut your incestuous mouth the fuck up! Huh? If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir! A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, nor does a woman.
Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here.
And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe that the future of humanity stuff. If there's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know?
Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed.
In the end, we decided that if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us all fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special.
But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not?
Well, I guess not.
If Sir had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups, and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. Yes, indeed. Humans' future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overlord my extra small size brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true, then. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with the dramatic buildup. Just tell us what this world death is.
Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of this, hey, is that really true? What if that's all made up stuff? You think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make up with the explanations already. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl?
Oh, they're gonna fuck. Oh, they're gonna fuck. I see it now. I see the tension. I know what the writers are doing. I've read enough romance novels to know where this is going. The rich girl and the poor orphan, it all makes sense. The tomato on the head thing is new. It's gonna be like the Princess Diaries with the Princess Bride with all that as you wish crap.
Shut up! Shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when you attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've already stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you.
She's right. Even the ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me, too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. There were some pretty shitty choices made. Mankind's last hope? Yes. We were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. Do it.
Cut him up.
What about world death? You just gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are you actually gonna start explaining things?
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up that tailpipe of a car you can afford to insure because you're poor.
Huh?
I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in telling you anymore.
Okay, Kurara, I'm starting to warm up to her. Honestly, she's so fed up with everyone's shit. I have found a new mistress. A meaner, less attractive mistress. Kurara, don't be like that.
There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know. We were here first.
Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now. If it weren't for them, you guys wouldn't have any food right now. We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Ouch, don't mangle murder like that. The word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolute rotten human being.
Oh, they're gonna fuck. Seriously, what's the big idea of showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around? You've made it very obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend this school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
If you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. Watch it, man! I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder, that's all I ask.
That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takami's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together.
Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. The Dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we be friends?
Friends? With these guys? Don't make me laugh.
Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us.
Ugh.
How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword and repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, my ass. I may be a jerk. Ema may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. Do not claim him. Sacrifice him to the Horde. It will be good for the group morale.
I've had just enough about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi.
But...
Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon.
Alright, trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out of the door before the others started venting their feelings. What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? Why are you acting like they're the worst people you have to be around when you've been chilling it with the incest freaks this whole time? I agreed. Their attitude is positively sickening. Shut the fuck up, Ema. Like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you talking to me. So this is my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think the World Death Day mentioned is? I'm really curious now.
Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads.
Damn it, I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off. I guess I'll do that too.
No killing game then? Maybe next time.
Takemaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already disastrously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Sir or Harufu were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Eito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconnoitering with the two groups. There's got to be a way. There's got to be some way. Maybe we just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? Run! Training room. Closed off room. Bathroom. Biolab. So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Yeah, that's great. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip out a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are you talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemomania a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nigo did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet. I finally managed to see one. I guess the second to last Cadence Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? Aw, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go so much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as a result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of trust. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips. And what would we use it for? For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Yugamu is so fun. Okay, let's go back to the first floor and check the metal shop lab. Parking lot. Gym. Strange room. Cafeteria. Metal shop. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air is thick with the smell of shavings and metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too.
The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease.
Seriously? You like this? With all the metal and gunpowder and everything?
I know. It's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Ozukis really rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development.
Weapons development? Like guns and stuff?
In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest is history.
Is that how names get changed?
Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. The industrial atmosphere is baked into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in my family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Before our mighty others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
The invaders will rue the day they crossed an Suzuki.
Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right?
Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Well, you guys are immortal and can't die, so I assume you would go in the revive machine a couple of times. Alright, I visited both the new rooms that were unlocked today. I guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Between all the arguing and the exploration, today's really taken it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye? Or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They choose us, and above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out of what this war was all about? Someone's at the door? Could it be her? Watch it be Ato. I'm calling it Ato. I felt a flutter of anticipating, my hands trembling. I pulled the door open to reveal... I was right! The true love interest has arrived! Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Ato. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. I was expecting Ato. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got the chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Haruko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then, I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me back to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Oh, he's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill her just like he killed Sir. Get rid of the competition. Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although, if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that I'd given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Ato about Karuwa, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karuwa. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karuwa, she had no idea who I was. I told Ato all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Ato, say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even past or the future. They're all alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities? It's a fairly common trope, depending on the story. A parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him living his own, slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karuwa? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karuwa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? Oh, you know, I was thinking it was a bit weird about how every single character here was in the complex, but none of them knew each other. And, like, I was like, okay, they all could have gone to, like, different schools, or maybe even been in the same school, but different classes. But for not a single one of them to recognize each other, except for the siblings who came together, it was weird. What if they're all from different universes? I don't know, Ato. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. I suppose you're right. If it is a little unrealistic. but the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we're supposed to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped me to get all this off my chest. And it's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me. I could have told just about anyone. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored. And I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, and now this. All right. I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. With that, Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes. Alternate realities. Could any of it be true? It sounded so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karua and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same but different? Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Eito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Look, you're surrounded by assholes. They're gonna fight. Oh, it's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. No one wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning.
Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it.
We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday. Does it really seem like they're going to listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Good morning.
It's you, huh?
What are you doing here?
Hi!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants.
Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us. One of us.
Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no, there's something I want to discuss with you. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Karua and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we don't need the cafeteria until later. What? Wow, you trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war.
You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use hemomania.
Gaku! There's always bound to be some frictions when two groups of competing values come together. It's just like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I want to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me.
That was fun, huh? It's like the management set from a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game.
That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi?
So she turned you down. So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff?
Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure if that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early in life from my parents.
Hey!
God, you are a sad person, aren't you? The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down. Not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up.
I want to explore.
Your firefighting level has increased. You can now go to new areas when you explore. I'm gonna save real quick in case we die. Begin exploration. You can select a maximum of 3 people to bring exploring. You cannot select characters that are dimmed out. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a cube to suit your needs by making choices requiring to the materials you wish to gather. Pretty good team.
Game start!
Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stopping on them will let you net you valuable materials. Find an old jewelry store in the ruins. Search the store. Oh, God. When you entered the store, a security system was activated. A bullet fired through the machine and hit Tsubasa. Sorry, honey. You find a strange device that the enemy... Oh, take the device apart. Woo! Durumi picked up a revolver from somewhere. She wants to play a game of Russian roulette. Go along with it. You put the muzzle against your temple and click. You're brimming with confidence after surviving the deadly gamble. You feel like exploring will go more smoothly from that point on. I love that we can straight up play Russian roulette with Durumi. You find a small hole in the cavern. Make the hole bigger. Woo! You find a lab with lots of books. Take the book with the black cover. Oh, we took damage. Tsubasa's not doing so hot. When you arrive at the new checkpoint, you'll be able to select a starting point in the future. Continue exploration. Oh, I would have died if I had lost at Russian roulette. Oh, it's level 5 to get through those flames. Pray before the altar. Got a small red crystal.
We did it.
Battle!
I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me. Let's do it to it.
Hauling ass! Let's give it to him!
My turn. Ha! All right. Say when. Ha!
Hauling ass! Knocked it out of the park!
Let's go. Yeah! Say when. Ha! Let's do this. Ha! Got it.
Here we go. Stabby, stab, stab.
Okay, we won.
Might as well take it.
We can keep going.
Might as well take it.
Pick the green herbs. Got a medicine herb.
Might as well take it.
We're doing good. We're almost full on our inventory. We see a bear covering in through the healed. Looks like it doesn't have long to live. Oh no, Zombie's not with us, so we can't heal it. Let's just leave the bear alone. Oh god, this seems the... You tried to ignore it, move on, but you hadn't noticed you were surrounded by invaders. It seems like the bear had been fighting them. Shit!
Ready when you are. Hi-ya!
Say when. There. All right.
It's killing game time. Take that.
Let's freaking go!
Eat this. Ready when you are. Ah!
Oh shit.
I've got this.
Rev it up! Knocked it out of the park!
Good to go. Yeah!
Might as well take it.
Oh, we got some polyester. Your path is blocked. Cut the grass before proceeding. We got bamboo.
This looks good.
Okay, we can get like 3 more items. You find what seems to be an old factory. The inside is ragged and ruined. The machines all seem to be broken. Put together something from the scrap. You were able to create a speaker.
I'll take that.
Strange seeds are falling from the sky. Pick them up after they've hit the ground. You picked up a seed from the ground. It might be usable as crafting material.
Yes!
Your inventory is almost full. You find a remote control on the ground. Press a button. There was no reaction. It did, however, seem to have power. We got a battery.
We did it.
View area. Let's see, where's the next checkpoint? Okay, the next checkpoint is up that way. You find a discarded bicycle. Take it apart. Got scrap parts.
This looks good.
We gotta ditch something. The scrap parts are only worth 30. Throw away the scrap parts. You find an old cassette player on the ground. It looks like it still works. Play the tape. Healing music began to play. The Deucelet note suited you.
This looks good.
You see a large barrel. Break it. Oh, an invader was hiding inside. We're almost to the checkpoint.
Let's do this. There! Ready when you are.
Take that!
Got it!
Let's do this!
Here we go!
Rev it up!
Leave it to me. Take this! Here we go! Hi-ya!
Good to go.
Let's do this!
Okay, we can do this. We can win.
Don't screw with
Need
me!
some repairs.
It's okay. We got this.
Ready when you are. Take this! All right.
Let's go!
Let's freaking go! Hauling ass!
Yes!
And exploration.
I'm beat.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria, although I doubt she'll be there today. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from this school here today. Nosumi did say she tried to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here.
So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning?
It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about.
Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is it just me?
Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma, you're freaking me out. Shoma, are you alright? Shoma? Oh yes, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. It's melting again!
Quick, someone, cut off his head. The Revivomatic will fix it when it puts him back together. Probably, maybe, 50-50 chance.
You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. But Mr. Gonzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him.
Dude, that's harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still.
It's like he's staring into my soul. It's true, Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and then left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are. How can I get such two different groups to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, in my own way. Now we have supplies for the Gift-O-Matic. Oh, dear sister gift box. Towel. Oh, we can make a lot of flowers. Who likes flowers? Oh, Tsubasa likes a towel. I can give her a towel. Oh, a multi-purpose towel for engineers. It's heat resistant and durable. Yeah. We'll give that to Tsubasa. Let me just save real quick.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Five-star novel. Would Ato like that? Yep, Ato would like that.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karuwa Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at the last Defense Academy.
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little, but as they get older, they tend to start noticing the difference between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karuwa. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of some differences between us alright. And even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karuwa and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any.
Oh, fuck yeah! Karua's sapphic! Let's go!
She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh, wait, no, she just made chocolate for her mom. Damn it! Game getting me all excited thinking I'm gonna get representation, and it's just a sad, lonely girl with mommy issues instead.
Oh, it was for your mom. That's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
Got me all excited thinking things were gonna get gay, and then it's just this straight nonsense. Bullshit that game's teasing me.
For me?
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex?
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Up and atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
There's no surprise I dream about Karua again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. But it really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are. Though alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karua, what's she doing here? Is it just a coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Oh, our separation hasn't worked out well, has it? You know, it's a little bit like when you get a new cat and you have to keep the cats in separate rooms until they are ready to interact. Otherwise, they fight. Whoa, what are they doing here?
Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests.
Sir, talk to me. Surely you'd never do such a thing? That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword. Well, perhaps I got carried away. Oh, I did not need to know that. No one needed to know that. Why do we all know that?
Oh, I'm actually curious now.
For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strange yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Gonzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, it was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so that we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. Oh, you're such a dick. I'm sorry, but I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing? So what was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Huh? Lady Nozomi, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing.
And those machines are the same ones we've got here, right? The ones that we can't get working?
Yeah, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were both at the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yeah, I think I remember this time might explain a lot of it. This time I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood? You think it's got something to do with hemomania? But hemomania comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it?
So your blood's different from regular people, Shoma. Have you got a crazy high mitochondrial count or something?
I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one. It was all of you, too.
What?
You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like
We
me.
must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines?
Oh.
That include our group too? Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all those machines, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's here now was also there. You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying that we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We were all part of the experiment there, sometime before we came to the school. I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have the money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See? It just doesn't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I even knew it, I blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. When I came to, I was at this academy with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in the hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser.
Yeah, that kind of twist happens in killing games all the time.
It's possible though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation.
So then, what did they do to us while we were there?
Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it is related to Humaenia after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common.
Oh my god, enough already!
Karara's shrill voice shattered the contemplated mood that had settled over us.
You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that?
But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about Humaenia. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it?
Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash.
Consider this. Would understanding Humomania better give us any practical advantages against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant?
We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us?
Nigo didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details of the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win the war and worry about the details later.
In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you.
Huh?
First, you refused to fight. Then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit.
I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Carrara stepped in to block his path.
That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of.
What are you talking about, Carrara?
Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it.
Oh, the killing game's starting already. Great, Darumi's gonna love this.
This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
What happened to her? Carrara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack right now.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
Huh? But
And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here.
Well, the thing about that is...
Zip it! No excuses. Just go. Leave. Move out. Mosey. Shuffle off. Scram. Depart. Disappear. Get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out!
Hey, leave him alone, you! Gaku stepped in and grabbed Carrara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Whoa, that was awesome combo!
Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box?
And Ozuki receives education and everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstarts present dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences.
Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes. Sorry, man. Wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Carrara. Please, that's enough. So, I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Carrara.
My wrath must be appeased.
It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said! Oh my god. Brother Dearest, don't agree with him.
That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. She hit me! That psycho actually hit me! Even my dad doesn't hit me! I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy!
Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them.
The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with Illy Game, and it's totally still a genre with untapped potential.
Darumi, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. Guys, I think Shoma's gonna kill himself. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready when they do. Let's go do an experiment. Oh, they're potions we take. We need science level 3. Our science needs to be level 3 for us to make this. Fuck. What is our science at? Oh, there are his grades. Our creativity is doing good. Our literacy is fucked. Our investigation is fucked. Yeah, we gotta get our science up. Let's use the VR training machine. Level 4, let's go.
Locked and loaded!
I'll show you what's up. Bang, bang, bang! We better get moving. Ha!
Now then, to business. Out of my way.
Leave it to me. Don't try to stop me!
Ow! This could mean trouble. My body.
Bye, buddy.
No way forward but through.
Take one for the team.
We have to fall back for now.
I'm good whenever. They're gonna hear this engine roar. You can take it from here.
Just watch me. Hey, this!
Let's do it to it!
Time to move. How's this? Time for battle. Take this! Time to move. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken ready whenever. How's this? How unsatisfying.
My turn!
Okay, this is a good one.
Gotcha!
I'll show you what's up. Bang, bang, bang!
Time for battle.
It's killing game time! Take that! Piece of cake!
Let's freaking go!
Let's freaking go!
Rev it up! Let's give it to him! Let her rip! Oh yeah! Hauling ass! Rev it up! Hauling ass! Rev it up! Hauling ass! Yeah!
Fine. Okay. I'll end it all here!
No kill like overkill on that attack. Just all the knives for a very weak enemy. Because I could. Okay, I used up a lot of my points. What does everyone have? What can I make? Oh, we can make food stamps. Would Gaku like that, or would he be offended? Gaku will like the sexy magazine. Gaku, I got a gift for you, buddy!
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it! This is awesome!
Woo! Points went up.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope I can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder if everyone's doing how everyone's doing today. Oh, what the fuck are they doing? Oh god, I do not want you three alone together. Sure enough, it's just our regular old group here. Not that I'd expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet, spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those two are happy.
Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. It just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut off my own head just for something to do.
And Darumi's the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared, just in case. We should go exploring again. Save in case we die. Let me check what we have on our materials. get more minerals. We don't have a lot of minerals. We're actually really good on plants. So they should get more textiles, and we're good on plants and machines. We need more minerals and textiles. So they should help us get the minerals and textiles. We really need minerals. We're really bad on minerals. Let's go over this way. Oh, that's level 2 flames. We can get past those. You see a cardboard box moving. Sneak closer and lift the box. We got a cardboard box.
I'll take this with me.
Great. Get some plant. Pick the pretty flowers. We got a small flower.
Ooh, a little something for me.
What's that? Move on to the next area? Yes. Let's explore. Continue exploration. You see a small drone stuck in a tree. Throw a stone and knock it down. Got a barely working motor.
Real nice.
A runaway dump truck is hurtling in you. Jump out of the way. Oh, Sumino took some damage. We got a large tire.
We did it.
We got another cardboard box.
Yes!
Dismantle a large clock. Oh god.
Real nice.
Battle. Oh, new enemies.
Let me at him. Hey, thanks. I guess it's my turn. Here we go. Got it. Nice. Yes, leave it to me. Ha! I guess it's my turn. Ha! All well and good. Let's do this. Take that! I've got this.
Let's do it to it.
Ready when you are. That's it.
Oh, Takumi's in trouble.
I'm spent.
Fuck.
Not there yet.
Yes, leave it to me. Allow me to trim down those numbers. Got it. Nice. I'm ready whenever.
That all you got?
Let's freaking go! I guess it's my turn. Here we go! I'm ready whenever.
Ato is fucking carrying us. Oh god, Ato's fucking carrying us.
Ooh, a little something for me.
You see a mummy on the roadside. Give it a proper burial. Oh, we took damage. explore an abandoned building. Look for a circuit breaker. You got a cable.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Our inventory is full. Oh, it's almost full. Let me look at the map. What else is there? How far are we from another checkpoint? Let's see, we're here. We can keep going until we get the treasure chest. And then after we get the treasure chest, we'd have to walk all the way back.
Ooh, a little something for me. I think we have to go to the treasure chest. I'll take this with me.
Oh shit. Oh, we all died! No, my stuff! My stuff! I lost it all! My minerals! I needed minerals! I'm doing back! I'm a save scope too! No! I refuse! Give me my minerals, bitch! We're going again! I refuse! I want my fucking minerals! The entire reason I went out there was to get minerals, and I found some minerals, and then I got nothing! Give me my minerals! I'm like a goat. I'm like a goat. I am like a goat on the side of a mountain. I crave that mineral. Minerals. Yes.
This looks good.
You see that? That's my mineral. And no one, not even God, is gonna take it from me. We're stealing from the mummy this time. I'm not burying it. Mineral! Oh, choices were made. Oh, this is a lot.
Say when. Here we go. Yeah! All right.
Just watch me. That's what I'm talking about!
Here we go!
I guess it's my turn. allow me to trim down their numbers. I'm ready whenever. Ha! All well and good. I guess it's my turn. Ha! Got it. Nice. We better get moving. Here we go.
Ready when you are.
Yeah!
Okay. No, stay away from Ato! Ato, baby!
I guess it's my turn.
Ooh, a little something for me.
This looks treasure chest. Notes on a depressing story. Oh, that's a bummer.
We did it.
We played the claw machine. Nothing happened. Look for a 4-leaf clover. We got a clover.
Ooh, a little something for me.
You find an abandoned video game arcade. You can win prizes by getting a high score. Find a game you can co-op with Ato. Color for block for dropping puzzle game. Action game about monsters killing humans. Shooter about protecting humans from aliens. Puzzle game. You got a silver token.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Minerals. The ground starts shaking. Get under a table. We got a pebble.
We did it.
Give me the mineral. You find a plushie abandoned on the roadside. Pick it up. Oh, we lost our clover. But we did get a plushie.
This looks good.
Continue exploration. Take a large pumpkin. Oh, we took damage from the pumpkin.
Ooh, a
Ato,
little
I'm
something
sorry,
for me.
buddy.
What?
We got an ear pick. Pick a book with a white cover. Oh, we took some damage. Oh, an enemy appeared.
Prepped and ready. Letting loose.
It's killing game time! Stabby, stab, stab!
Say when.
That's it. Got it. This certainly isn't good. Ha!
Let's freaking go. Bang, bang, bang.
No, not Ato, not Ato!
We'd better retreat.
Just watch me.
Go, Gaku!
I'll hit you with all I got. How's that? Ooh, a little something for me.
Okay, our inventory is full, and we've officially lost Gaku. Let's get out of here. End exploration.
That should do it.
We got the mineral. We got all of the mineral. Yay.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day with no fighting. Either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow I don't think so. Nosumi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall asleep into a light, fitful sleep.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Okay, we're gonna save here for today. I will not be playing tomorrow. I have plans, but I will be streaming again next Saturday at 12. Until next time, show's over!